Bridget Bartlett here. I am the president of Vision Marketing and Design.com. And today we are live inside of our Vision Marketing and Design team training, where we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me mute that. So what we're going to talk about today, if you have missed any of the training this past week, then you have missed some exciting news, because now within Team Vision, we actually have our own platform, our own set of tools that we can use. This platform came highly recommended by many 6- and 9-figure earners. So it's not just the fact that it's cool that now we have our own set of tools, but it's also amazing because now we can really offer a really high performance, high quality tools to our clients. Which, do you know what that means? That means that you can actually ask for more money, right? If you're offering a high quality service, then you can ask for a high quality price. Okay. So to be able to get the clients who really want to pay and invest in marketing, we need to make sure that our agency and that our tools are up to that same standard. So I do see, I'm sorry, now we're on YouTube. Oh, it's Val. Thank you, Val. I'm glad you put your name there. Okay, so this is actually the dashboard, and what we're going to talk about mainly today, I'm going to give you like a brief run through and hopefully answer a few of the questions that I've gotten from the team. But also I'm going to tell you, we're going to show, I can't talk now. I'm going to show you how you can basically give you an overview of the website builder and how you can access all of the templates that we have available. Okay, so again, that was a question that people had for me as well. Okay, so before we get started in today's training, I want to invite you to join Team Vision. You can go to visionmarketinganddesign.com. You'll see that we are actually using the #1 automation and text messaging platform for small businesses. But not just that, we actually have training every single day. So you not only do you get access to these tools, but you also can be a member of the team. Okay, so definitely check out that demo video and all of that. Let me explain some of the plans here for you so that it makes sense, okay? If you're an entrepreneur and you're just like, I don't know about really having an agency, I'm just trying to figure out how to build a website and things like that, you need the entrepreneur plan. It's just $47 right now, but I'm telling you, we are going to quickly move up to a higher plan. So, as I start, adding more things and then we get our own support and all of that, then the price will definitely have to increase. So if you're on the fence, definitely join now because it won't increase for you. Okay. So you actually get access to all of these tools within the platform. Okay. Now, if you're watching and you're like, oh, she's doing Builderall, this is not Builderall. We're actually using HighLevel, which is it's a high quality digital marketing platform for agencies, built by agencies. So they actually have a white label SaaS option, which is what I have. So that's why I have the ability to give my team an account within my account. Okay. But if you're an agency owner already and you have like maybe 2 or 3 or more clients, you definitely want to think about getting one of these plans. Okay. Because these plans are designed for agency owners. Okay. So what you actually get in the agency starter is basically what I have, except you don't have the ability to give sub accounts. Okay. So you're basically just going to be like the admin of the agency, and you're going to have that account. And then you'll just have one sub account that you put your agency on, and then that's how you're going to like send email marketing and all of that stuff, right? So one important thing that you need to know as well is that because we're just launching this just last week, we don't have the level of support that you need if you are adding clients on. Okay, so I want to tell you that right off the bat. So if you need support, if you're like, man, this is an amazing platform, I'm ready to jump in and move my clients over, what you need to do is get the agency starter, because you're going to get access to Go HighLevel. You're going to get access to their support, all of their training, all of those things that they provide the agency owners, which is incredible. You're also going to be able to become an affiliate, which they have a very generous 2-tier affiliate commission. So it's 40% on the first level, 5% on the second level. You also are going to get your emails, calls, texts, credits at cost, okay? Because it's your agency, and within my agency, I have a SaaS plan, okay? So because I'm managing everything, this is just business, and I'm always transparent with you. Because I'm managing everything, obviously I can't give you everything at cost, right? So if you are already an agency, plan on starting an agency, I highly recommend that agency starter plan. Okay. The beautiful thing about that is whether you start at the $47 or you start at the 97 or 297 or whatever, you are still going to have an account within Team Vision. Okay. Because that's how you're going to access all of the things that, that I give to you guys, all of the training and all of that stuff. So, definitely, think about your plans for the future, what it's going to take for you to get there, and then where you need to start depending on your own goals. Okay, so I definitely see Maria and Tracy and Keck. It's passive income. That's Shawana. I see your picture, Shawana. And Terry. Hello, Frankie. Hello, Val. Hello, everyone. Okay, so that's all about the plan. So hopefully I've kind of made that more clear to you guys. And I will say here about this, I've been talking about this all week because it's really one of my absolute most favorite parts of HighLevel is that they have Zoom office hours that you can just hop in, and it's like 12 hours a day. You just literally click the Zoom link and then you immediately talk to a person, and then they immediately send you to a person who can help you. They can actually access your screen and walk you through it. I just honestly, I used this twice on I think Thursday, and it just really was a godsend. So if you need that level of support, I highly recommend at least starting here. Okay, but here of course you get team support and you get access to all these tools, and you can learn and grow and all of that stuff. Okay, so let's talk about your dashboard now. I just want to give you a quick walkthrough, and then we're going to talk about the website builder and how it all works. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do when you get into your account is you want to connect all of your all of these things on what's called the launch pad. Okay, so you're going to click here, and it's going to send you the link to download the app that you need to manage all of your account on your phone. This is honestly, so support's number one. Number two is this app, because all of the conversations that I have from my leads, if people message me on Facebook or Instagram or through text messaging in the CRM or within the dashboard or any of the places I have, or Google My Business, I get it all in the same conversation tab, and I have access to that on my phone. Okay, I can tell you, especially during this transition, that has been an absolute sanity saver and godsend. It's amazing to be able to provide quick answers that's easy for me, and the biggest thing is keeping track of the conversations. Okay, so highly recommend that. Also, you want to connect your Google My Business, because we do have reputation management in here, so you want to at least manage your own reputation even if you're not doing clients. You can also connect your Facebook Messenger here, and actually if you're running Facebook lead ads, you can do that with your CRM here. You can also add the web chat widget to your websites. You want to connect your Stripe, because that's where the payments or the products are going to be integrated with. And if you're interested in Yelp or Yext, you can actually sign up here. That's all within your dashboard. Okay, and if you need to add more team members into your account, you can do that here. All right, so here is the dashboard. Here's where you're going to analyze all of your traffic and different pipelines. And you guys, please, please, please don't get overwhelmed by all these things. I know that it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much. I'm so lost. We're so used to another platform. But believe me, you're going to realize the value in this once you need it. Okay, that's why I wanted to start with websites, because that's really where you need to start with anything, right? Even coming to this platform, even with experience, I still needed to rebuild my website. You have to have a way to start capturing that information. So that's what we're going to talk about. Don't get overwhelmed with all of these things, okay? So here is the conversations tab. That's what I was talking to you about before. All of your conversations will be in here in the same place so that you can respond. You can have templates. You can have all of those things. Terry says, do we have a demo campaign that we can use? Terry, you actually had a snapshot loaded into your account, if you go to marketing and campaigns, you'll see all of these campaigns that you should be able to access in there. So, and then of course you have all of these like preset triggers and different things that you can use. So definitely check that out. Of course, as the agency owner, you get a lot more because you're getting all of the snapshots which don't just include the funnels and websites, but it includes all of the campaigns and the triggers and all of that stuff. Okay, so you get all of the snapshots in every single niche as an agency owner. But within your guys' accounts, everyone just gets preloaded with the same snapshot so that you all have the templates and all that stuff. Okay, so we talked about conversations. Here are opportunities. We'll talk about this another time, but this is an excellent way to keep track of things. So, like, let's say you're a coach or you do some kind of sales calls, you can actually set this up. So it's like, okay, you get a new lead, you can have it automatically go here. And then maybe you want the next step to be like you called them, and because you want to call all your leads, right? And then you're going to have them here. But then once you call them, maybe you want to move them to the next step. And this will help you keep track. And really, honestly, guys, it's like there are many tools that do this. Okay, you could technically use Builderall for all of these things, but there's ways to do it, and then there's ways to do it right, and there's ways to do it efficiently. And if you have a tool like this, having it all within the same dashboard, and it makes it very clear what that really does is it makes it a useful solution to your business. Because if things are too hard or things are too clunky, what happens, especially when you have a team, they're like, or you're onboarding clients, that's the biggest thing, because most of your clients are going to be like local business owners or people that just don't want to be an agency. They just want someone to manage their things for them, and they don't want to have to worry about it. They're not very techy. They don't have an interest in it, and that's totally fine. But what this allows you to do, even if you're not a techie person or your clients aren't a techie person, is they can still utilize all of these amazing features to streamline their processes. Linus says, we'll love to see how we can add clients and do they get their own login? How many clients can we add with the $47 plan? Linus, you only get one account, okay? So you can't add clients to the $47 plan. Okay, if you want to be able to add clients and do the sub account, you need to get the $297 plan that has the unlimited sub accounts that go with it. Okay, now you can host websites, like your clients' websites and sales funnels. You can host that within your $47 plan account. But you just can't add additional accounts for clients. Okay, so if you do want to add clients, that's what I was saying here. I highly recommend this plan here. First of all, you definitely need to at least have this plan. But then when you're ready to add clients, you need to use this plan here, because really getting it set up, you need to utilize their support and all of that. It is a process, but they honestly make the transition as easy as possible. Okay. So hopefully I cleared that up. How do we transfer a snapshot from there to an agency account? So what you want to do is, let me see, I have to show you from the actual agency. Okay, so let's look at, let me go into, okay, let's go here. And let's go. Okay, so in the agency account, okay, you have this option in the settings, and this is your menu, your agency menu. Okay, so once you create a snapshot, you're going to need to come here and share that. All right, I don't want to get too deep into all of that today, because I don't want to get lost into all. I know you guys have lots of questions. I don't want to get lost in all that, because I really want to talk about the website builder. Okay, so believe me, we'll get to it. And if you guys are really, you're just like, I really wanted to know that, you can always go here to the Go High Level training inside your dashboard and check out any of these things I've added for you. Okay, so that will definitely clear it up for you. There's tons and tons and tons of training. Okay, so Going back here, you do have the reporting option. You have forms and emails and all of these things. You have workflows that you can utilize. If you guys see a little thing over here that keeps asking for payment, you do not have to store a card, okay? You do not have to do that. But if you want to utilize the texting and the phone calls and calling from the browser and the emails, you do have to purchase credits. So what happens is you store your card and then it like basically verifies $1 and then it cancels it. So that basically just ensures that you have an active card, and then you can start utilizing that. And I did share in the Telegram group a price chart for the price of the credits. Okay. So you have scheduling, you can add a calendar here. We do have our own booking app. You have your online listings here. You can access all of your contacts. I'm just going to breeze through here. Here is where you want to access the funnels, websites, and the membership areas, which are like e-learning. Okay. You also have triggers here. These are all preset in your accounts. You have a chat widget. That's basically what this is here. So you can design your own. You also, if you wanted to upgrade to your own HighLevel account, here's where you can create a 14-day trial. Test it out, see if it's a good solution for you. Also, here is where you want to access your team vision. I also added the Lead Connector app download here for you to use. Here's where you want to access the live training, the Zoom link on Fridays, and our private Telegram chat and social media content that I provide every 30 days. You can access here. And the courses are being built in a membership area, but it will take some time. We had a lot of courses that we need to move over. So what I've done is actually put a large file here with all of the courses, the PLR and all of that. So if you guys want to access any of those, you can still utilize it. But the benefit is you also have in one place all of the things that you can download. If you are an agency owner, you're the only ones who need the Twilio, okay? So if you're an agency owner, you will need access to Twilio, and you can get a $10 credit here, okay? So if you have the $97 or the $297 plan, you can sign up for Twilio and then get $10 credit here. And this is really awesome because it's when you guys get $10 credit, I also get $10 credit for referring you. So it's really an awesome way to like also give your clients, like I'm giving you guys something, but I also, it helps me with my costs, right? So it's kind of like we're both benefiting. Also, Bluehost is one of the, I get a lot of questions too about domains, okay? There is a little process to the domains, but you guys don't ever be intimidated by those things. One of the things that I learned this week is to utilize your resources, okay? You don't have to be an expert in everything. You don't have to know everything. You know, when it comes time for me to do my domains and all of that, I go right to Bluehost, to their support, and I say, here's what I need. Can you do this for me? And then they do it for me. It takes a couple minutes, and then I know it's done right, and I don't need to worry about it. Okay, I literally say, here's what I need. Here's the name servers, and they do that for me. Okay, so don't ever. This is you know. This is why when you're choosing your tools that you really need to consider what you actually need and the support system that backs you up. This is why as a team, we're an awesome team because we support each other, but also we have a platform that has an excellent support system, and we are able as agency owners, like me as the agency owner, I am able to utilize that, but I'm also able to utilize that and then give that to you guys for your agencies. Okay, so that's really super, super awesome. You also have this help here. So if you want to get your account set up for you inside of Team Vision, and you're like, look, I'm not a techie person. I need all of these things set up for my business, but I don't really know how. We can actually do that for you. And look, I'm not an expert at Go HighLevel, okay? But what they provide for me as the agency owner is the ability to hire them for you. So again, it's a white label service, right? So I, as the Vision Marketing and Design agency owner, I can, if you click this button and you purchase this setup, I then will purchase it from HighLevel, and then they will be a white label. So they'll be our team, and then they will get you set up. And they're much better than I am because they are experts at the platform. They built it, right? So you do have that ability. Also, there is an onboarding that you can check out here. And like I said, the training. Okay, so let's actually go to funnels now. And you'll see when you click on funnels, all of the templates that I have added here for you guys. If you do not have these funnels, these templates, definitely click here and message me. And if you guys have any support issues or any reason that you need to contact me, this is definitely the best place, okay? Because this is my chat widget from HighLevel as my agency. So what happens is when you chat in here, I'm able to see our previous conversations and all of that because it shows up in my conversations tab. Which is right here. So that really, really helps me to know, what we previously talked about, what we've tried, and all of those things. Okay, so this is definitely the best way, and it goes right to my phone, and it's just so much easier. All right, so we talked about, here are the funnels. Let's talk about the websites, because I'm just going to pull up a template here, and let's look at the let's actually look at the digital agency template. So I'm going to click there to access it. And you'll see here are all the pages, okay? So if we want to, we can click here and we have settings here. So if you want to give your pages a name, you can go through and do all of that. You can duplicate it by cloning it here. You can add products to it. And the products will, because I don't have Stripe configured, the products will talk to Stripe. So if you create a product here, it'll create it in Stripe. If you create a product in Stripe, you'll be able to pull it in here. Okay, so that's how it talks to each other. You also have, so let's click here. You also have, of course, the ability to delete. Within your website, you can check out these stats here. So it has, it'll tell you page views and opt-ins and sales and all of that. And again, don't get overwhelmed with all of that, especially if you're brand new. Because it really doesn't matter about any of these things if you can't use the platform, okay? The whole thing is, especially if you're brand new, just learn. Don't be consumed with all the extra stuff. We're just going to learn how to create a website. Okay, that's really all you need to focus on. And then just know that as you grow and as your skills grow, that there's a place for you in Team Vision. Okay, there's VA services, there's support chat that I'm eventually going to be hiring. We need someone to manage our Telegram group. So lots of things, lots of income potentials. There's also a whole community of HighLevel users who are looking for people to set up their systems. Okay, so tons of income potential. You also have your sales here of any products that you've created, and then of course the settings for your whole website. So if you want to connect your domain, you'll be able to choose from a drop down menu here. And how do you set your domain? You go to settings and you'll see up here domains. Okay, and like I said, all you have to do, if it overwhelms you, the process, just go to your registrar, like I use Bluehost, or you can have GoDaddy or Namecheap or whatever, and tell them what you need, utilize that support, and let them do it for you. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. It's not anything that's complicated. So let me go back in here. So we talked about all of that. Let's actually get into, let's click here and we'll look at the live view of the page here. So you can see this is actually a really high quality website. You can see as you click through, the pages load really fast. There's no like glitchiness. It's really colorful. This is actually a website template that I saw on WordPress. So it's very, very similar to WordPress. So I'm just going to scroll through here, and you guys have this template inside of your websites, okay? Inside of your website templates. So we have this option here, join the team, and then of course we have a contact page. So let's talk about actually editing it. So I'm going to click here and we're going to go inside the editor, okay? So first, right away, you'll see as you hover over, there's all these different colored boxes, okay? Now, to compare this, this is basically like any website builder. They're basically all the same. So whether you were using ClickFunnels or Builderall or the Divi Builder or Elementor, I mean, they're basically the same, okay? So instead of panels, what we have are called sections, okay? We also, instead of just elements, we also have rows and columns, okay? And I'm going to show you how all of those work. But if you hover over on the outside, you'll see the green is actually the section, okay? If you move in, the purple is the row, all right? And then we have the element here, so we don't have a column here. Now, these things will move. So let's say, let me just go down to the bottom and we're going to add a section. Okay. So I'm just going to go to sections and I'm going to go to add a section. Oops. Click here. Do I want a full width? Now, and you know, like if you've built any websites before, the reason that this is important is because you know that you always want to keep all of your content in the center, okay? You don't want to really have a lot of things off to the side, you know, because of the way that the website gets viewed on different devices. So that's really important to consider when you're looking at website builders and you know how they have it all set up. And even if you're using any website builder, you need to remember that really all of your content wants to be in the center. Okay, so being able to have columns really helps you to organize those things. So let's go ahead. We're going to add a section, and full width, if we want it to be like the length of the website, we can choose like a wide and then medium and small, but honestly, I haven't even touched these yet. I've just been using the full width. So what I want to do is just, you can either click it and it'll add to the bottom, or you can drag. Okay, so now that I've clicked and I've added this, you'll see if you hover over, it says add a row. So I'm going to click here to add a row. Now, do I want, this is what I love about this. So you can add like one column, two columns, but maybe I have like a pricing table, right? And I have 3 plans and I want to add that. So I'm just going to click here and now it automatically adds my 3 columns. All right. So now within my columns, I need to add elements. Okay. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to add an element. Now, what do I want to add? Let's say I'm going to add an image. So now I have my image here, but let's say under the image, I need some, I'm going to add a headline here. Now under the headline, I need a subheadline. All right, now maybe under the subheadline, I want a button. Okay, and then maybe under the button, I need some paragraph text because I want to say, you know, click here. Okay, so now I've built this out, okay, and this is my whole thing. Now to add an image, I want to click here, and you'll see when you click on the elements, it's just like anything else, right? You click on the element, you have the ability to save it, so you can reuse it on a different website, or you know, a different page, or maybe a global panel, or whatever you want to save. You have the ability to do that. If you want to ensure that you are editing the correct thing, you can click this little gear box here and it'll change these settings on the side to make sure that you're on the right one. And I want you to notice how smooth this transition is. If I wanted to swap these panels, you know, using Builderall, when you go to move up, it's like you have to go over here to the panel, you have to select the right one, then you have to click move, and then it usually takes like 45 seconds, and then it will be like glitchy and move. But if I click this, it instantly moves these panels and rotates them. Like if I want to go back, you see how fast that is? Man, that's the difference, I'm telling you. So if I want to add an image here, what I want to do is click here and I'm going to go to my gallery. Okay, so if you scroll down, you'll see that you have images here. Like I can give this image or this element a name. I can adjust the padding. So the padding is what is going to be adjusted within the guide of the, like basically the orange box. Okay, the orange box is my element. And if I want to add padding, inside of it, like moving, see the image over to this side, I could do that. Maybe I want to move the padding to the right, so I could do that, or add to the top or the bottom. If I want to change the space at the top, or the bottom, I want to choose the margin. Okay, so this is basically like, if you're comparing it to Cheetah, the lateral spacing on the mobile, except we're only doing this one time on desktop, and then it also changes it on mobile. So you really have like next to no editing on the mobile version. So if I want to add space at the top, I can do that with the margin, and then also space at the bottom here. Now, let's say I have configured all of this exactly how I want it, and I want to move it over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is click here, and I'm going to duplicate. All right, so you see it automatically duplicates it, but now we have 4 columns. All right, so all I need to do is just click here. All right, now we're back to 3, and all of these are the same. But what if I wanted this? Let me duplicate this again, just so I have a, oops. Just so I have an even thing. Now, if this happens, all you need to do is, let's find the, because we duplicated it inside of the element. So that's why it did that. So if we want to duplicate this whole section, we're going to click on the purple, okay? And then we're going to make sure to duplicate purple. And then you see that it just moved it over. We still have 4 columns. But what we want to do is go back to the purple. And then we want to, let's see. Oh, we just want to delete this purple. Okay, so now we have our 3 columns again. Now, let's say that we want this middle section to be like really in the center. Like we decided we really want this to be the main focus. Okay, what we can do is click here, and we can just drag these over, and we'll just drag this over as well. And now we have this look here. Okay, so maybe we decided, hey, really, we just want this to be the only one. Okay, we could actually just delete this, delete these. All right, now it's the only column here. Maybe we decided within this we want some type of a shadow, right? So what you can do is click on the element. And here is what I love about this. Instead of choosing the right gradient, you know, with the little color hex codes here, you can just choose a percentage, which this makes it so much easier, because it's easier to say, okay, I'm using 20% on all of my shadows instead of trying to get that hex code. So if you click here, you'll see, and click outside the box, that it puts a really beautiful, clean, professional box around this element here. Okay. So that's kind of how that works, but you guys definitely just play around. If I want this image to be, if I want to change this image, I want to click here, make sure that I'm on the image, and I want to click here. Now you can put a link from another image if you want to do that, but if you just want to upload the image, you have your gallery here, so I can choose any of these that I want. Let's just say I'm going to choose this one, so I just double click, and then it changes that image there. Okay, so I can also adjust the width if I want to. Looks like I need to, I just did that. But look, so I actually didn't mean to do that, but here's what you can do. You can just click the back, and then it will fix it. Okay, we actually have that now. So there's the basic settings right there. So if I want to now delete this, okay, I can just go to, let's go to the trash can. It will just delete this whole panel. Okay. With the buttons, somebody asked about animation. So with the buttons, you do have like this advanced, or there's others as well. You have the advanced features here, so you can actually choose different effects that you want it to do. It really, you guys, this is a very powerful builder, but it's very, very simple. Okay, so let's say that we wanted to add some additional text here, or maybe we wanted to add, like, let's just add a video. Let's add a video here. Now we have this video. If you want to click here, let's click here, and you can add, let's see, you can choose YouTube, you can use Vimeo, Wistia, you can embed it if you're hosting it somewhere else. You can also add the code if you want to, and if you're using YouTube, you just paste the URL here. So you can see that it's really very, very similar to Cheetah, but then Cheetah is also very similar to Divi and Elementor and then ClickFunnels and all of that. So very, very powerful, very user-friendly builder. Okay, so if you want to check out the mobile view, you can just click up here and you'll see, you scroll down the mobile view, and you guys, the everything is basically the same. Like if I wanted to click this, you know, I can look over here and then make all of my edits that I wanted to do. Okay, so if you go to settings, you have the SEO data here that you can customize. You also have, if you want to add a header code or a footer code to just this page, you can do that there. You also, if you are someone who likes to use CSS, you can access that there. You can also, if you want to add an image to the background, and you can do that here. And if you want to set the fonts for your website, you can do that here. So I usually do like Lato. If you wanted to add another Google font, you could do that to your selections, but I use Lato. And then you want to select that there. You can choose the text color if you want to. So these are basically like the global settings. And then when you add links, you can change the color of the link. Of course, I would always choose purple. And so that's how you want to set all of the global settings. If you want to utilize a pop-up, what's cool about these pop-ups is you can put anything on a pop-up that you can put on a regular page. So if I wanted to add a row to this pop-up, like let's say I want 4 columns here, okay? And then I want to add, let's say, a headline. And then maybe I want to add, let's go to elements. I want to add a button. And then maybe I want to add a video. So I'm going to drag that there. And then maybe we will add, let's just go all out and let's just do my booking calendar here, okay? When you add a booking calendar, you can select from your calendars that you already have. So like I'll just choose that one, and then it adds it there. And you guys, there's no adjustments or anything. Like it's just clean. It's already like formatted. You don't need to adjust the minimum spacing. Now, because I'm here on this pop-up and I've done 4 columns, you can see that you need to probably, what I would do is hide this. If I wanted to create that, I would hide it and then create an additional version on my website. Okay, so definitely play around with that, get the look and feel that you want. It's totally customizable. It's really limitless opportunities that you have. If you did make a mistake and you want to undo, you can do that there. Or maybe if you went back too far, you can move forward there. You can also click here. And I think that's for the scripts. Here is where you can add or manage your sections. So if you want to scroll down, like maybe you have a really long landing page and you just wanted to go directly to one, or you wanted to reorganize them or duplicate, or maybe save them. You can save them and then retrieve them in your saved elements or saved panels and things. Like I said, you have rows, so you can add a row or you can manage your rows here. It will sort them all for you. Same with columns. You can manage all of your columns here. Elements, you can add elements or you can manage your elements here. And then if you want to preview, you can actually look at what the live version looks like here. And then, of course, you want to save. And then if you click here, you'll actually see all of the pages within your website if you wanted to switch back and forth, okay? So that's kind of a general overview. Let me look at your questions. Let's see. Let's see. Can you clarify if I can add any clients with the $97 plan? No. Linus, if you want, let me go back here. If you want to be able to add clients, the minimum that you can get is this $297 plan, because that's what has the ability to add sub accounts. This is basically like the one agency seat, and you get everything here that this plan gets except the ability to create sub accounts. Okay, if you want to give your clients access to their own account with their own login, this is the minimum plan that you can have. Linus says, can you add slides in a section? Like, do you mean like a slideshow or like a gallery? I'm not quite sure. Let's see if they have an element. Let's go to add elements. Let's see, they have a progress bar, navigation menu, maps, surveys, images, forms. I don't see something that looks like a gallery. I can't say positively the answer to that, but I don't see that. But if you wanted to do something like that, you could easily create like a GIF inside of Canva, and then you could just use the image element and then it will slide through for you. Let's see. Linus says, love simple. Yes, Maria, I totally agree. Yeah. Okay, guys, so hopefully if you don't have any more questions, let me we're going to talk about the agency stuff, the things that we need. I know that you guys, like I know Linus, you're really interested in the agency thing, and I definitely want to show you those things. It's really hard for me though, because I don't want to, for me to show you the agency side, I don't want to expose everyone's information and it's just right there. So I can't really blur it out while I'm live. So that's kind of what makes it difficult to show you my agency dashboard. But like I was saying, definitely inside, let me get out of here. I'm going to click here. Inside of your dashboard, you can always go to training here, and then go to any of these things here. Okay, this is all HighLevel's training, so definitely check this out to get a more detailed training, because I know that a lot of you guys have questions, so definitely check that out. Okay, hi Karen. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I have at least answered enough questions to get you started on the websites. Let me just touch on the funnels for just a second. If I click here, you'll see the funnels. If you've ever used ClickFunnels, it's just like it. You have the, the book with me page, and then you have the thank you page, right? You have the products here. So if you want to add a product to this page, same thing. You can click here once you have Stripe integrated and create the products or import them. And then when you have, you want to publish it, you can just update that here. So you're just going to choose the settings. Okay. You also have stats here, you have sales here, and then you have your settings as well, just like the websites. Okay. So the only difference is with the funnels, you're just adding a step. Like if I wanted to add a new page, I'm just going to click add a new page. And just a reminder to you guys, if you have clients using ClickFunnels, or you previously were using ClickFunnels before you came to the team, you can import all of your funnels here very easily from ClickFunnels, okay? And then it will just pull into your account. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. We're actually going to talk about forms, because forms are really important, because you need to be able to get people into your CRM, right? That's the whole goal of lead generation. Is the websites are great and then the funnels are great, right? But we need to have a form, because that's really where the magic happens. So we're going to talk all about forms tomorrow. I'll walk you through all of that. If you guys are just like me and you're like, I can't wait, I need to know, you can go to let me find it here. I'm used to looking at my agency account, so I think it's contacts, or let's see. Oh, here we go. Marketing form builder. Okay. So if you're looking for campaigns or emails, you guys, let me show you this real fast, because I was just setting up my emails, and man, these emails, and the way that it's all done is just so beautiful. Like you have a shopping cart here. You can actually have people purchase directly from your email. You have all the layouts just like we do in the builder. You have like RSS feed headers and items here that you can use. Also codes. You can add videos. So if I wanted to add a video here, I just want to drag that in, and then I put the YouTube URL there, and then I can send that to people. So that's something that I'm working on for my email updates. You can also add dividers and different things like that, but totally customizable. You can add all of your branded colors and all of that. I mean, literally, I could just talk about all these cool things all day long, but like I'm doing right now, I'm getting distracted. So Linus says, if I upgrade to $297 plan, will I still be paying the $497? That's a good question, Linus. I'm glad that you asked. So it doesn't matter if you choose this plan, the SaaS plan, this plan, or this plan. You're always going to have an account within Team Vision. And that's really important. That's why I'm really glad that you asked, because if you are an affiliate here of Go HighLevel and you click my link, you will no longer be charge the $47. Okay. As soon as you upgrade your plan, I will deactivate that. You can message me and just to make sure and remind me like, hey, I just upgraded. And then I will cancel the $47 membership because you're already going to be having all of your tools, right? So you don't really need it. But as a benefit of being on my team, I still want you to have your own Team Vision account because that is where we're going to have all of the training available for you, all of the Team Vision resources. Like you're going to be able to, click here and get your Zoom stuff and then your social media. Plus, it's a great way for you to contact me and all of that. So really, really important that you still have your own account. However, if you are going to use the agency plan, I would say, because someone asked me, I'm not sure if it was you, Linus, or someone else, but if they should use, like you have your agency starter and then maybe you want to add a client on with your one sub account that you get. And then use this account for your agency. But, and you technically could do that. I mean, it's your seat, right? But the thing is that when you have your own agency seat, you're going to get all of the texting and calls and all of that. All of those credits are going to be at cost because that is just your agency plan, right? As an agency, you have to mark it up to be able to actually make money as a business, okay? So as your own agency, you will not, I mean, you'll just get it at cost. So I see JZA. I have the entrepreneur plan, but can't figure my Twilio. I'd like to have the option to do it. I already funded my Twilio account and would like to test that. So if you have, by the entrepreneur plan, the $47, you do not need Twilio. However, if you upgrade to the $97 plan, you do need Twilio. Now, if you've already bought it, that doesn't mean that you can't still use it. But what you'll need to do is go to Twilio and create your phone number. And that is going to be like your, it's $1 a month, but it gives you a business phone number. Also, as a team member, like let me get into here. Let me look at company phone numbers. Okay. So when you do that, you can actually go to add a phone number or you can actually, let's test this out. So I'm going to say area code. So here's the thing. You can add any of these phone numbers, right, within your account, and this will give you a business phone number. So you don't, unless you're an agency owner, you do not need to have a Twilio account, okay? Twilio is a great resource you can use for many, many things, but as a standard Team Vision member, you do not need to have a Twilio account because it actually goes through my agency account, okay? So I hope that I made that really clear to you guys. Okay. So I don't see any more questions. Hopefully I answered that for you, JZA. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, tomorrow we'll talk all about the forms because I really want you guys to be able to start utilizing this platform. It's really, really cool. So once you get your websites created and all of that stuff, then you will be able to add a form to it and start getting leads. So JZA says, I'm planning on upgrading. Thanks. You are so welcome. I definitely recommend if you guys plan, I just can't say it enough. If you guys plan on becoming an agency, just start here, okay? Let me know if you upgrade. I'll cancel the subscription here. Just start here because it'll save you a lot of time. But I will say, maybe you're like, I don't want to be an agency. I have no plans on that. And then you sign up here and you build up all of your, your websites and your campaigns and all that. And you're like, okay, I changed my mind. Now I decided I wanted to get the agency starter plan. You can totally do that. All you need to do is just let me know, and then I'll create a snapshot of your account, and then I can give you the link, and then you can add it to your own agency account. Okay, so that's how easy it is. I actually did that for someone today. So really easy to upgrade. So never fear, no matter what you do, there's going to be a solution to help you. Okay, so hopefully I cleared that up. All right, guys, thank you so, so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.